Hello everyone. Welcome to Jacob and Mommy's cooking show. I'm just kidding. So I promised that I wanted to share a video of what are the ingredients that I'll be using. um, so this is why you see all this here. And of course my little assistant here says, I'm a stay-at-home mom. You will always see things happening. And this one woke up right when I was gonna make my video. So I had no choice to actually include him in it since he saw everything on top of the table and right away wanted to try it. No, Papa. He's about to eat the salt. No bueno. So, okay, let's get to business. So here are seasonings that I usually use to cook. I have more, but this is the basics that I want to recommend for everybody because you don't need to be knowing about the others since I'm a very high level cook. So I'm always trying new things. So here you have everything that you need. You want to recommend something, Jacob? Well, he wants to show you the containers. Yeah, they're amazing. Okay, so here's the salt. Let's start with salt. The salt options that I give you are sea salt and pink Himalayan salt. You should have them in your food list, so please check into your food list. That's where everything is at. You don't need to search anywhere else. Pink salt. Why pink salt? Pink Himalayan salt is the only salt that has minerals. So that's why it's recommended to actually have more. I usually use sea salt for my to season my meats and to also add to the water when I'm boiling something for my rice, things like that. And this pretty much I use for everything else, to add on my dressings, add on my salads, add anything else like that. And then pepper. I get these in BJ's. So a lot for a little bit. I have them for almost a year and look how much I've consumed. I mean, it's a lot, right? I mean, a little bit. So your money goes a long way with these. Another thing that I get at BJ's is my extra virgin coconut oil. You hear a lot about coconut oil. The reason why coconut oil is great is simply because it's the most nutritional oil there is. It's the only oil that when you heat it up in the pan, when you're gonna cook with, does not lose its value, doesn't turn into bad fat. Everything else turns into bad fat, even the extra virgin olive oil, believe it or not. So that's why it's recommended, because the nutrition is extremely high. Coconut oil is good for your skin. Coconut oil is good for your stomach, for your digestive system, for everything. And that's why I love it, even your hair. So why not? I get this for $10 and it lasts me a really long time. Okay, next is the seasonings. Okay, as a Latina that I am, I make my own home sofrito. I will be sharing this recipe for this, for those who like sofrito, but this is the healthy version and it's really great. All my girls in my private challenge group had made this sofrito and love it. Also, we have, you've heard more than like I believe that you've heard about Flavor God. These are my favorite seasonings actually. I have the package. I paid $27.99 in the Flavor God website for this. And but of course you don't need to buy it. There's other options. But I got these. They are healthy. They have very low sodium level and they have no added ingredients. Everything is natural. Oregano, regular stuff. The spices, you have in your list spices. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick, allergies. The Italian spices, all kinds of spices are great. So you can use them, no problems. If you have hot sauce, you can use Tabasco or any Mexican brand for people who like spicy food. Mrs. Dash, I'm pretty much sure that you heard about this. This seasoning is 1,000 times better than adobo. If you have adobo, go throw it away. I don't care if it says light. That's crap. This is the real deal. It's not as processed. It actually has no sodium. So what I do, I add salt after I season with this. And then I make my food taste great. My food does not taste any different than yours. The only difference is that my food has good nutrition level. And the salt level, of course, is not extremely high because I don't over condiment my food anymore. So Mrs. Dash, you can buy it anywhere. I buy these big ones at BJ's as well. but they only sell these two, the original one and the garlic. But they have all kinds. And one of my favorite ones is the Fiesta Lime. This one is amazing, and I get it at Target. They also have all types, so whatever you want, you can choose from. Another thing that I want to talk about is coconut oil spray. I pretty much cook everything with this. I use more of this than this. That's why this lasts me so long. Because my coconut oil spray is everything. I get this one at Trader Joe's. I get a lot of stuff at Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. And it's like around 2 something, I think. And I always buy it. I make my pancakes, all my breakfast stuff, eggs, all that stuff. I spray on that. The only thing is, I'm sorry. You cannot use coconut spray on stainless steel pans. It has to be, I'm sorry, baby. Aww, I'm sorry. Yeah. When you filming live, you're gonna go through a whole bunch of stuff when you have kids, right? So it's only good when you use your non-stick pans. And pretty much I use my non-stick pan for my eggs, for pancakes, for what is that I was doing this morning? French toast. Yes, I do have a recipe that's healthy for French toast. Things like that. And so that's why I use it. And don't use it on a non-stick, on the stainless steel pan, because otherwise it would stain it. So for that, you use this. Okay, so, and extra virgin oil, I use it for salads. And if I make pasta, then I use that as well. Okay, I try to make this look so neat, and look what happens when you have a child. That's all over the place like mine. Pastas that I recommend, they're in the list. One is whole wheat. Another one is, it could be quinoa pasta. It could be veggie pasta. You see it in the supermarkets pretty often. And this one I get at Trader Joe's is veggie pasta. This one is made out of spinach and chive. And it's amazing. It tastes like regular pasta, no weird taste or anything like that. The only difference is that it's healthy. It doesn't fill you up like regular pasta does. So you won't feel like, like so stuffed. And it's, like I said, the taste is amazing. Okay, so rice. I don't eat white rice. White rice is processed, that's why it's white. Just like white sugar. No bueno. Brown rice. I will be sharing a video because I know a lot of people have no idea on how to make brown rice. My husband hated brown rice until I made him my own personal brown rice. And now there's no way you could put him into eating white rice. Yes, I changed him. And he was I thought it was harder for me to actually do it, but the fact that the food tastes great was what made him change his eating habits. So if he can do it, anybody can. I'll be sharing that. Brown rice comes in different ways. It's up to you, your choice. I get this big one, it's almost done, from BJ's as well. More for your money. Always do that. These are my oats, regular rolled oats. They come, you can also buy the old-fashioned ones from Quaker, it's okay. No flavored ones, those have sugar. You have to keep in mind that if you want to add a little bit of sweet, use agave nectar. I get this at Trader Joe's as well, but they also sell it in other places. So agave should be your sweetener. And if you make, for example, my pancakes, I sweeten it with this. I use it for my toast. I use it for all that stuff. And to add a little bit of sweet, that's what I use. I use it on my oats. These are the ones that I get at Trader Joe's as well. And they are gluten-free and all. Great stuff. Quinoa. For those of you who don't know what quinoa is, this is what it looks like. They have different ones. I get this package at Trader Joe's, but they sell it in many places, so you can buy whatever you want. That's pretty much it. Quinoa is very easy to make. You could just make it just like rice, except the oil. Water, a little bit of salt. You cook it. You put it to cook, and it's good to go. Believe it or not, we do have flour, white flour. I wanted to share this, even though it's not about ingredients, but gluten-free all-purpose flour. I get this one at Trader Joe's as well, and it's amazing. I have even made healthy brownies with this, and everybody loves them. They don't even believe that I use something that's, you know, gluten-free. And coconut flour. I am obsessed about coconut. I love coconut, so I use it for a lot of stuff. And I made my famous coconut pancakes with this flour and that, a little bit of gluten-free flour. Like I said, I'm really big in the kitchen, so it's normal. Let's see. Next thing we're moving on to is quantities. So why I wanted to share my containers. I don't know, I think a lot of you have seen me eating it and posting about these colorful containers. Well, these are my lifesavers. Ever since I met these bad boys, my life has been so much easier and better. We know that we have a major issue with portion control. So these little containers have actually gone a long way for me and so many other people that I have helped in my group, along the other ones that you see, others that you see posting about these results from portion control. These are everything. So I learned a lot about portion control with these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an example. If you have these, better, because then you can portion your food instead of trying to figure out how to do it. I bought these in TJ Maxx for like $3, super cheap. And I bought these as well. I bought them together. And quantities. You can never think that because you're eating clean and you stuff in your face, you're going to see results. That's just literally impossible. Portion control is everything. So, this is equivalent to this. 1 cup is the size of this. This is for my, actually for my fruits, these containers. This is for fruit. This is for veggies. So 1 cup and it says 1 cup and 3/4 for me. I'm able to eat. Jacob, please. I'm able to eat. And that's what it's equivalent to. So 1 cup. I will be sharing a sheet that talks about that, so you guys can keep that in mind. The red is 1/2 cup. So that'll be, I mean, I'm sorry, that's not 1/2 cup. It's a little over 1/2 cup. So it will be like around 3/4 or something like that. The red. Where's the yellow, Jacob? This is for my carbs. So that's protein. This is yellow. Yellow should be 1/2 cup. So if you eat brown rice or something like that, measure it. Or pasta, measure it. With 1/2 cup, that will be your portion for your carbs. Okay? And then smaller than that, this is for my avocado and like nuts and cheese and things like that. So that would be about 1/4 cup here. Okay? Or 1/3. I'm sorry, 1/3 of a cup. And then this one is for dressings, that little one that he's holding. So I don't buy no bottle dressings. I don't recommend bottle dressings. They all, even though it's organic, they all are processed and they bring sugar. And you want to keep away from that. So what I do, I buy all kinds of vinegar, lemon, lime, and I mix them up. So it's very easy to make. Everything tastes great. So it's all about changing, adapting. So stay away from dressings. I don't ever recommend them. And you will be just fine, believe me. So pretty much this is it. I wanted to share this because I want you guys to take the most out of this program that we're doing for 5 days. And this is basically how it starts. This is why support is so important in guidance, because it doesn't matter if you have the tools if you don't know how to use them, right? So now you have what it is that I use to actually make my stuff, how to cook them, and what should be your options. So stick to your food list. Watch this video and take notes. Watch it 1,000 times if you want. You feel free to do so. It's completely fine. And I'll be more than happy to hear more about you guys. Hopefully, you can do your meal prep now that you have your options. So please get to it, and we can start on Monday. Okay? Say bye, Jacob. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye. Bye. You don't want to say bye. Adios.